Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Happy to have you back as always. Today we're going to be looking into the dad and daughter dream team again because I'm a little late to the game, but Sarah has released a video stating that all of the refunds from her moving scam have been refunded, and we're going to talk about it. Let's go, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I did do a video on this a little bit earlier in the year, and I'll link it here. You can go and get a more in-depth idea of what happened. But basically, Sarah came on and said that she was going to be moving out and then didn't move out and then came back and said that it was all a lie. And a lot of people, when she said that she was going to move out, donated some gifts, and I don't know if there was money donated or anything like that, but gifts to furnish an apartment for her. When people found out it was a lie, justifiably so, they were quite upset. And when she came back to social media, people were not letting it go, and they basically were demanding she take accountability and offer refunds back. So she came on, apologized, and said, anyone who wants a refund, just email me and I will shoot it off by the end of February because money's really tight right now. And last week, I believe it was, I don't know, my timeline's really fuzzy with snow days and kids and the whole 9 yards, but recently she came on and said that all of the refunds were given. And I remember watching this and just feeling that the vibes were off. And I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts as to whether or not she's being completely genuine in this I gave everyone a refund, and if you guys noticed any red flags. So let's take a watch now. Okay, so I have her video pulled up here, and one thing that I have noticed with Sarah, and a lot of you guys called this out in the last video as well, when she was apologizing and addressing things, is that when she comes on and wants you to believe her about something, she puts on this really sickly, sweet, innocent type voice, and I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way because she's trying to make herself seem more innocent and more believable, and I just don't know that that's the truth. And when you see some of the comments, you'll understand why. So let's take a listen to what Sarah has to say about these refunds.
Everyone who...
Oops, my headphones aren't connected to the right thing. That's probably why they weren't messing with anything. All right. So... Take two. Let's take a listen.
Hello everyone. So everyone who requested a refund has been refunded for the wish list items. I was able to complete them earlier than I expected. I apologize again for being so stupid and immature. Deceiving people is wrong, and I knew that. I should have been honest from the start, and I wouldn't have lost the trust of my followers. I am moving on. I am moving forward with full honesty from now on. The only support I will ask,
if you have to say the thing, you're not the thing, just saying,
of anyone is that you watch my videos and engage with them. Same with my Facebook content. All it takes is a short amount of time, and that's what helps me the most. I'm still going to do my TikTok shop videos, and I may at some point put up some merch for sale. But I never expect anyone to buy if they don't want or need the item that I'm advertising. If you do buy merch or a TikTok shop item that I advertise, thank you so much, but I won't be lying anymore to get support. If I don't truly believe in an item, I won't give it a good review. I will always be honest with my TikTok shop reviews. That is my promise to all of my followers. That being said, I am moving forward and continuing to build my Facebook and my TikTok. Facebook will become a place where I can post Christian content and spread the word of God, while my TikTok will be a place where I can show myself and my life. For those who want to continue to support me and come with me on my journey, thank you so much. I know there will be those that will try to bring negativity and tear me down. To them I say, I forgive you and I still love you just as God has commanded me to. However, I will not be tolerating any negativity, any hate, or any dredging up of past mistakes. Comments will be deleted at my discretion, and anyone who is continuously or overly hateful or negative will be blocked. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you again soon.
All right, so that was her addressing things, addressing the refunds. And right off the hop, she's trying to convince us that she's going to be super honest again, which isn't very convincing, not going to lie. And yeah, she started a Facebook, and it's basically just been selfies next to Bible scripture. Very, very low quality, low effort content. But I mean, people are not falling for it because she's getting zero engagement on Facebook. Now, a couple comments that I thought were really interesting when I went to grab this video this morning. And let me know if you guys agree. Everyone should be receiving a refund, whether they've asked for it or not, Sarah. You scammed people. What proportion of people you scammed actually asked for one? I'm betting it's a small amount. Your fake honesty and so-called change of ways isn't washing. I agree. She should be charged with theft for misleading people under false pretenses. Not sure why people still support this behavior. And really interesting to me is Sarah liked this comment. It's up to the people if they want a refund or not. It's not up to you or your business. Block the page and move on. So what do you guys think? Do you think that she should have just refunded everyone who donated to the wish list? Or do you think that she was right in just refunding those who asked? Now, a problem that we have, and a problem that we noted in the last video on them covering the apology and her saying that she's going to be giving the refunds, is that a lot of people who did buy into her scam are likely now blocked. And if that's the case, they have no way of reaching out and asking for refunds. And I saw someone comment on another creator who covers the Dad and Daughter Dream Team saga. I saw them comment that they had requested a refund and never got one. Now, of course, it could all just be bullshit and trying to make Sarah look bad, right? We have to take everything with a grain of salt. But there's a couple people here who said, like, Ice Pube here, I didn't get a refund. What happened? Some people asking for receipts. And there's a lot of people who are defending her in the comments being like, it's none of your business. You don't deserve the receipts. So what do you guys think? Do you think that she should be providing proof that she refunded people? Or do you think that her saying, hey, I refunded people and it's good to go? Because very interestingly enough, there was no comments on that video with people calling it out, being like, hey, where's the people with the refunds here? There was no comment saying, I asked for a refund, I got my refund back. Right? So there's literally no proof that she even gave refunds. Very likely she's just blocking people who are requesting or just ignoring it or whatever the case may be and hoping that nobody speaks out against it. This person said here, let's hear from those who received a refund, right? LOL, where they at? And that was it. That was on the 17th of January. It's been sitting there. It has 353 likes, not very many, but still a decent amount of eyes on it. And then this person posted, anyone who asked for a refund and didn't get one, let me know. I didn't get mine. And someone else said, hello, I didn't get mine either. So right on this video alone, and she hasn't deleted them, there are a few people who are saying, I asked, I requested, I didn't get a refund. That was a couple, that was multiple people on this one alone. Again, grain of salt, they could just be trolling. Of course, we have to take that into consideration. But there's people saying we need proof. And do you agree with Randy Bobandy here, saying weird entitlement, you're owed nothing. Cope and mind your own business, says this other person. And it's like, but guys, she scammed people and now through lying, and now she's just here saying I refunded people and you're just gonna blindly believe her? Why? Why would you believe her without any proof when she's a known liar and scammer? So that's just, it's really interesting to me that she has people going ham for her. I mean, of course, it could also be their alt accounts, you know, just doing it, but whatever. She didn't give refunds, full honesty, yeah, right. And where's the proof? I'm starting to believe people are right. And that's basically it. There's not a whole lot of comments on, oh, there are more comments. It's good that you acknowledge you wrong. What? Did you guys hear that? I think that's my furnace. That's terrifying. Yo, if my furnace gonks out, I don't even know who to ask. Our house is sold and we're in transition to new owners. My lights are flickering. What the fuck? Yo, it sounds like it just died. Could you imagine? What do I do? I don't know what to do.
I need an adult! I need an adult!
If it gets freezing cold in here, if you start to see my breath because we're in the middle of a polar vortex, you'll know that my furnace just died. I'm gonna close my door though. That's mildly concerning. Yikes. Oh well, I guess. Okay, so what were we doing? It's good that you acknowledge your wrongdoings, but don't ever do that again. People now will not trust you anymore. You have lost people's trust, so now when you go and talk about something, people are going to have a hard time believing whether or not that's true, and it's going to take a while to earn back trust, but it's good that you're making the effort. But actions speak louder than words. Just saying. And it seems like that's what you're doing. So you took action to go and pay those people back, which is good. So woof, that was a rough read. Sorry, guys. You've done more than a lot of other people. You admitted wrongdoing. You put in the effort to making it right. I hope the best for you. But did she? I feel like she did the literal bare minimum. And again, we don't know that she did the right thing. She's not providing any proof. And the reason that she needed to give the refunds was because she lied and scammed people. So now you're just going to believe her without any proof? Like, it doesn't make any sense. These people's, the logic makes no logic. That's what it is. Well done. Everyone makes mistakes. I get she lied about that situation, but you guys are taking it too far. She has apologized. She has refunded the things. Again, how do you know? What else do you guys want from her? She's being accountable for her actions. Again, is she though? How do you know she refunded her? And it just amazes me. Queen of accountability. All right. Yeah, sure. What? Yep. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Queen of accountability. Sure.
Sure, Jan.
Not everyone does what you do. You're amazing. You're wonderful. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. Just keep moving forward. Hopefully this is a learning moment. Keep your head up. So she has a lot of support. And I'm in the school of thought that I don't know. I understand why people want to support Sarah. I understand why they do support her, kind of. But at the same time, being so quick to forgive someone for scamming and lying without any proof that they rectified their scam or lie, it's just wild to me. You know, it's just really weird that people would be like, yeah, yes, queen, you got this. Thanks for doing the refunds. Literally, how do you know she did the refunds though? There's no proof. And arguably, sure, we don't need proof. That's between her and the people that got the refund. Right. But she's a social media influencer who was caught in a scam and now is not proving that she righted her wrong. We're just taking her word at face value. It makes no sense to me. But that's what she's saying. And now, as I said, she moved over to Facebook as well. I don't know how much else is going on here. And other than that, I think that's the kind of the biggest update that I have for you guys. I knew that a lot of you aren't on TikTok, you're not on Reddit, so I wanted to come on and tell you guys that apparently she gave the refunds. If anyone in here, fell for her scam and didn't get a refund, please reach out to me, comment down below, let us know, because I think that the more people that speak out against it, it's just more power to get her deplatformed, basically, because if you're going to scam and you're going to lie and then you're going to come back and just say, hey, I did this. Again, that person said actions speak louder than words. And we don't know that she took action. We can't actually prove that. And I don't feel good just going on good faith that she did give those refunds because she scammed people, right? So I don't know why people are so quick to believe her, but I guess she just says that she has Jesus in her heart and that gives her a free pass. No, I'm not sure. I don't understand. But she is making content. I think she's trying to shift more over to Facebook now, and it's not working. Maybe I'll go see if there's anything on Reddit. You people need to get a grip. Oh my gosh. Are any of you guys Do We Know Them podcast fans and were around for Delaygate? I've been debating making a video on it because it has been so wild, and I get why Lily and Jesse were upset. I get why, the fans were upset. I don't really like how they address things. I get why the fans took things way too far. Whew. What a wild thing. If you guys want me to cover that, let me know. Because that was a fun thing to watch from the outside. I am mildly concerned about my furnace, though, because that was really loud and scary. Learn to love like Jesus, and being a Christian becomes easy. New video coming soon. Being a Christian today. First Instagram post. I just started a Christian YouTube channel and will be uploading a new video soon. Come check out my channel. Link is in my bio. Follow me here. Subscribe. There are lots of loving words to encourage Christian today. Back December 9th, 2018. Wow. It's because if you come on for the most part and say that you're Christian, you're automatically going to get some form of following. There's something attached to my eyeball. And you're going to, it's still there, what? And you're going to very easily build a following from that. So for them to come on and try to grift on the Christianity, and also her building the Facebook and it being entirely Christian based, just spewing Bible verses and stuff like that. Like I said, it's very, very low quality content and extremely easy to build a following if you have a somewhat likable personality. And I think that's why they started with the Christian things. I don't know. I don't know how Christian they are. I don't know how much they practice, but yeah. And then there's this too. She made like a reading quiet corner for her brother, and it's like, okay, prize, I guess. I don't know. A blanket and a pillow on the ground, like, yeah, he's 15, not 5. They treat him like he's a child. Exactly. I don't know. Maybe he's, I don't know. Maybe that's something he'd enjoy. Okay, so this is the other video that I saw. This is on this is from Oliver Nicole, which is the person that we covered when the Dream Team came back. She went on live with Sarah. She's reacting to Sarah's saying that she gave the refund video, and the comment says, I saw on her post a lot of people saying they didn't receive a refund and they had asked for one. So let's see what she has to say.
Guys, good morning. So last night I posted a video stating that I was in contact with a few people that have reached out to Sarah and were successful in receiving their refunds. And I saw this comment come across, and they're basically saying that some people had been blocked and that they were not successful in receiving their refunds. So I'm gonna ask you guys to do me a favor. If you're out in the comment section and you see somebody say, I have reached out to them and I have not been able to receive my refund, or I was blocked, or I haven't heard from them, will you please tag me in the post? I am going to reach out to them on behalf of the donator and see if we can get some traction that way. I truly believe that if they have somebody else in their corner, that things would be able to move a little bit quicker. And I am willing to work with each and every one of you that have donated and in order to make sure that you receive your money. So please, if you are out in the comment section on TikTok, or if you see somebody on Reddit say that, they have requested but they haven't been successful, please either tag me in the post, direct them to me, let them know Oliver will help you, send her all your information. I will send an email and we will get what you deserve. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I keep everything very confidential. I won't post anything without permission. So I just want everyone to have the opportunity to get their money back.
Yeah, and so great. And since Oliver Nicole is already in touch with Sarah, again, anyone who comments here, I will get you in touch with Oliver Nicole and kind of go from there, because it's just everyone who wants a refund deserves a refund, regardless of being blocked or anything like that. And I think it'll be very telling if those people do reach out to another creator and who gets in touch with Sarah and the whole 9 yards. If they don't actually process those refunds, I think that'll be very telling. But for her to come on and just blatantly say, hey, all the refunds are done, and wash her hands of it, and then on that video alone, there's multiple people saying, I reached out, I didn't get my refund. You know, again, take everything with a grain of salt. Those people could very well just be trolling to make Sarah look bad. Of course, that's always a possibility, but seeing as there was multiple different people, I don't know. It's hard to say, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm curious to see if you think she's being genuine and if you think that we deserve proof of the refunds or not. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you take off, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye, guys.